Shelby, the French Quarter will come alive tonight for the first big weekend of parades, and the Krewes aren't letting the cold weather stop the good times for rolling. Tonight, Crew Bohème strolls through the Marigny and the French Quarter with the theme Midnight in the Garden of Absinthe. You'll see several marching groups with creative costumes and unique throws, including a new sub-crew called the Crew of Britney, inspired by Louisiana pop star Britney Spears. The parade starts tonight at 7. Then on Saturday, the popular Crew de Vue returns to the French Quarter. This year, the crew takes on a satirical theme tackling environmental issues like climate change and coastal erosion. That gets rolling tomorrow night at 6:30. Parades in New Orleans continue on Sunday with the Crew of Nefertiti rolling in New Orleans East at 1 p.m. Then the miniature floats of Teeth Rex will parade through the Marigny starting at 4:30. On the North Shore, you can look out for the Crew of Titans, Poseidon, and the Crew of Anthea, all rolling in Slidell this weekend. Plus, the Pearl River Lions Club Parade is still planning to roll on Sunday. However, there is one big change to the North Shore Parade lineup this weekend. The Crew of Bilge rescheduled this Saturday's parade. That parade is now set for February 28th. Okay, moving on to Jefferson Parish. Parades kick off in Metairie with a Crew of Little Rascals rolling on Veterans Boulevard, and it starts Sunday at noon. And remember, we have you covered with our full parade schedule at fox8live.com and on Instagram at Nola Now Show. And if you're planning to head out there, you may want to work on adding some extra layers under those costumes. Shelby, back to you.